Yo, what's going on, y'all? Today I'm gonna be giving y'all my first thoughts on the BO7 launch and just Ashes of the Damned and what I thought of the game and the Easter egg and just the map itself, just everything except Curse Mode. I want to do a review on Curse Mode on a separate video, so I will not be talking about Curse Mode at all in this video. So I just want to make that be known. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna be giving y'all my rating of the game and if you should buy this game. And so let's just go ahead and talk about Ashes of the Damned. And one thing I want to talk about is the environment. The environment of this map is just absolutely gorgeous, and I think it's probably one of the best looking maps we have gotten in modern zombies. Without a doubt, this is one of the best looking maps we have gotten in a while. There's just so much detail. Each area is so gorgeous. I love each area on this map. My favorite area would probably have to be the Ashwood, which is basically like the hub area. It gives me major buried vibes, and there even is a jail cell with Klaus in it, which is kind of a callback to Leroy. So I thought that was really cool. Overall, this map is just so gorgeous, and I just love the aesthetic and environment of this map, and I thought they absolutely cooked with the environment of this map. So yeah, it's definitely a big step up from BO6 and Cold War especially. Now, next thing I want to talk about with Ashes of the Damned is the truck. Now, the truck plays a pretty big role in this map, as one, it has pack punch on it, it has a bunch of stuff on it like the mounted Wonderwaff and the Abomination lasers. It's a pretty big thing within the Easter egg as well, which I kind of have a bit of a problem with, but I thought the truck could have been a lot better. I kind of wish this map also had the bus, because I feel like with the bus it added a lot of urgency. I think the way they should have done it is have the bus roam around, and then you have to have a way where you can earn the bus for you to control. I thought that would have been way cooler than what they did with the truck. I get what they were trying to do with the truck, but I feel like they also kind of didn't really do much with it, in my opinion. There's only 3 things you can do to add to the truck. I feel like there should have been a ton of things that you could have added, where you can like mix and combine different things for like builds of the truck. I thought that would have been way cooler than what they could have done, as there's only 3 things to get for it, and that's about it. At least to my knowledge, there's only 3 things. Maybe there are other things to earn, but as of right now, there's only 3 things, which I thought was a little disappointing. I feel like they could have done a lot more with the truck, in my opinion. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is this map's wonder weapon, and that is the gauntlet. And oh my, this is one of my favorite wonder weapons they've ever added of all time. Not just in modern zombies, but of all time. This is at least top 5 for me. I love this map's wonder weapon. The gauntlet is so much fun to use. It's so cool. Not only does it look fucking sick, but it's actually pretty fucking good. I don't know how good it is for, like, you know, getting to round 100. I mean, the round 100 strat is just using the trap, which I don't hate. You know, it kind of feels like that classic high rounding. But this map's wonder weapon, it's so much fun. It's so good. I don't know what it is. It's just, there's so much to it, I feel like, with like the hidden ability where you get your health back and even adds health to your health bar, and like the callback stuff. I just love this wonder weapon. I thought this is like an S tier wonder weapon for me. I thought they absolutely cooked with this map's wonder weapon, and I just enjoyed using it. It's just a fun wonder weapon to use. At the end of the day, it's just a fun gun. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is this map's Easter egg, and I thought this map's Easter egg was really good up until the boss fight, and that is very unfortunate, because I thought Treyarch did so well with the boss fights in BO6, but I can't believe this is coming out of my mouth, but I think this boss fight is literally worse than the Tomb's boss fight, and I didn't think it would get worse from the Tomb. I didn't think there would be a boss fight worse than the Tomb. This boss, it's so bad solo, and I mostly play solo in zombies, and this boss fight is just, it's really bad solo. I have not beaten it yet. I don't know what the strat is, but like right now, this boss fight is just, it's abysmal. I don't know if I even want to go back into doing this boss fight solo, because it's not good. This boss fight was clearly made for like multiple people co-op, obviously. This boss fight was just, I don't think this boss was thought about for like solo players at all, because this boss is not good. You're driving around in circles, letting the mounted turret shoot at the boss, and then you ram into it's just not good at all. And not only that, the attacks that the boss do are just not great, like especially towards the end where he does that fucking laser beam attack. If your truck is destroyed, it's fucking GG. If you don't have Ether Shroud or Idolize, you're fucking cooked. And I think that's just really bad boss game design, in my opinion. I feel like just the design of this boss fight is just probably one of the worst they've ever done. I'm gonna be honest, I think it's probably one of the worst boss fights they've ever made. And it's kind of disappointing because this boss fight room looks really sick. The room itself, really cool. The boss itself looks really cool. But the fight itself and the mechanics is like F tier. It's really bad. If you're a solo player and you're wanting to do this Easter egg, I would highly advise and wait until they probably change something up, because right now the boss fight is just damn near impossible solo, in my opinion. And if anything, it's just really boring and just very slow compared to the BO6 boss fights, which they did an amazing job. And then this one, they missed really hard. But like, yeah, I don't know if I even want to go back into doing this boss fight unless they change something, because I would rather fucking rub my fucking nuts on a cheese grater than go back into this boss fight solo, because holy, this boss fight, it's just not good. But the Easter egg steps leading up to the boss fight I thought were really good, and it kind of reminded me of classic zombies Easter eggs, especially like BO3. There were some steps that I thought were a bit tedious, like finding the keys within like the paths area. I thought that was kind of stupid. It kind of reminded me of Revelations. It's like, did we even learn anything from Revelations? Because that stuff was just really bad. And another thing I didn't really like was the back and forth of going to the clock and getting your like character purple. I thought that was a bit, I don't know, tedious in a way. Like, it wasn't hard, obviously, but it was just like, I hate when steps are like a bunch of back and forth. Like, I hate that type of stuff in Call of Duty Zombies. I thought that was pretty bad, but everything else, like the steps themselves, like the rocket launching, the little, you know, diner step, the reels and all that, I thought were all really amazing. I thought those steps were fun, and I thought they were really good. But the Easter egg just really fell off with the boss fight, in my opinion. I really thought this boss fight was not good. Maybe I'm missing something. Please let me know if I'm missing something about this boss fight, or if I'm like missing a big mechanic. But I just thought this boss was just not good. I know you're supposed to ram into him. You drive around in circles. I just don't think this boss was that good, especially solo. Now, it could be really good co-op. Who knows? I don't mostly play zombies co-op. I'm mostly solo. And this Easter egg boss fight solo was just one of the worst boss fights I've ever done. I'm not gonna lie. And I have not completed it, and I do want to complete it at some point, but right now I have no desire to even go back into it unless they do some changes. But yeah, I thought the boss fight absolutely killed this map's Easter egg. I thought the Easter egg itself was pretty good up until the boss fight. Now for the story, I'm a little disappointed. I thought the mid cutscene was really cool. I thought that cutscene was really cool, but the final cutscene, which yes, I have seen it. I know I haven't beaten the Easter egg, but I have seen the cutscene. I thought it was pretty disappointing. It felt like a big nothing burger, and that's about it. We cleansed Dempsey. I feel like that was pretty obvious based on the rewards you got from beating the Easter egg. So, I don't know. The story itself, I don't really know where this is heading. It seems like we're just going to be cleansing everyone and then fighting the big bad. Feels like another BO3 in my opinion, but I don't know. I haven't really cared about the story in a while, so it's whatever to me. But yeah, overall, I thought Ashes of the Dam was a very solid map. It's a very fun map. It's a beautiful map. It's really good. I enjoyed the map. I think if you liked Transit and you liked some of that classic BO3 style maps, I think this map is kind of up there. Like, this feels like a BO3 style map in my opinion, mixed with Transit. And I thought just the environments and like the wonder weapon quest was really good. The truck quests were pretty good, other than I kind of wish they added more to it. But who knows? Maybe there is more we just haven't found, but it doesn't seem like there is. I kind of wish that was more emphasis on the truck for like different parts you could add to it. But yeah, other than that, I thought this map was very solid, and if I had to rate the map itself, I would probably maybe give it like a 7.8 out of 10, maybe an 8 out of 10 at best. But yeah, I thought the map itself was really good, but the Easter egg boss fight kind of killed it for me, in my opinion. Now let's end it off on, should you buy this game? And I think the best way to describe this game is, if you didn't like BO6 Zombies, you're most likely probably not going to like BO7. Now I will say, Curse mode so far of what I have played has been pretty good and is pretty close to classic Zombies. I'll leave it at that. I want to make a separate video with Curse mode, but I don't think you should buy a Zombies game just based on Curse mode. I don't know. I wouldn't risk it, because there could be a lot more stuff in Curse mode that we haven't seen. It's very vague right now. But I will say, if you didn't like BO6 Zombies, you're most likely probably not going to like BO7 Zombies. And now, for my final thoughts, what would I rate BO7 Zombies out of 10? I, right now, would give it like a 7.5. I think it could get higher based on how good Curse mode is. So far, what I have played, it's been pretty good. I do think it could get better. We'll have to see. But right now it's at a 7.5. I think if Curse mode is really good, I think it will probably go up to an 8 or 8.5 out of 10. But right now I'm putting my rating at a 7.5 out of 10. I think Ashes of the Dam is a really solid map. It's a really fun map. I enjoy it. I think it's better than Terminus. The map itself, do I think the Easter egg is better than Terminus? Absolutely not. I think the Terminus Easter egg was a little bit better just because of the boss fight. But Ashes of the Dam, I think, is a really, really good map. The environments are beautiful. The wonder weapon is fun. The truck is pretty fun to use. I do wish there was a little bit more to it with the parts. Overall, Ashes of the Dam is a fun map. BO7 Zombies has potential. In the end, I think it all just depends on how they do the post-launch content. Because BO6 Zombies launched really well, but the post-launch content was just not there. And I think that's all that matters with BO7 Zombies, is how good are the post-launch maps going to be. And we'll find out very soon with DLC 1, which comes out in December, or at least somewhere around that time. So we'll have to see. But right now, my rating for BO7 Zombies is a 7.5 out of 10. And if you didn't like BO6 Zombies, I would probably not get this game. But if you liked BO6 Zombies, this game is made for you. I would absolutely buy it. It's a big step up from BO6 in my opinion. I think it's just BO6 Zombies, but I think it's going to just have better maps. And honestly, if you like BO6, absolutely buy this game, because BO7 Zombies is just a better BO6 Zombies. And right now, I'm enjoying the game. Obviously, it's the honeymoon phase, but right now, I think I'm going to leave it at a 7.5 out of 10, and so far, I'm enjoying it, though. But yeah, let me know down in the comments how y'all are feeling about BO7 Zombies. If you're enjoying it or if you don't like it, let me know what your problems are, what you dislike or what you like. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.